Oh no, no, I was, trust me, I was sleeping, and yeah. Anyways, kind of, I'm still. I've woken up. I've woken up. Anyways, what's going on, people? Wonder and Vision, episode 6. Jeez, again, this is going to be a spoiler review. If you have not seen the episode, please do not listen to this North African Marvel Wonder Disney Plus. Please bring back Captain America, Iron Man, Black Widow, and the Vision permanently, voice and face. Basically, go watch the episode and come back and actually watch this video. So, it was a very dope and a very crazy episode that really destroyed a lot of fan um, theories, which was really great. So first of all, Quicksilver is dead because we saw him in that particular conversation with Wanda, and she looked at him, and you saw him with the bullets and so forth. So he was literally, of course, he's officially dead. We now know that if the Vision leaves Wanda's reality, I shouldn't say Wanda's reality because I still don't think she's not the main villain. I don't care what no one says to me. She ain't the main villain. If he leaves, he's officially, literally dead. Which is, I was like, he's gonna die again. Like we've seen him die. Like, come on, he got killed by Wanda in Infinity War, where she destroyed the Infinity Stone. Then Thanos rewound the time and killed him again. I was like, come on, man, don't kill him. You know, the best ending for me is for Wanda, is for her to have her family, and to have the Vision and her family, and they actually become real, like officially real, so they can actually live real life with Quicksilver coming back as the real Quicksilver, or this Quicksilver, who knows? So they actually live a normal life and they actually can move forward, which can introduce, sorry, season 2 of Wanda and Vision, but they actually rename it the Vision or the Visions, which is based off the comic book. The Vision or the Visions, I always get it mixed up, where the Vision actually makes his own family. And if you read the Vision or Visions comic book, you can see the similarities from the comic book where they've taken that element and put it into Wanda and Vision. So that's my take on that particular element. So yeah, we all now know the Vision is dead. He's alive in that reality, but if he leaves, he's actually dead, he's dead, which is why Wanda basically was, of course, she did those things with her eyes, and she expanded the reality. From the looks of it, it looks like she can expand the whole world, which is literally nuts and insane. It kind of shows you what happens to the real people when they get caught up in Wanda's reality, how they automatically literally change and just lose their mind to a degree, which is quite interesting and insane. We saw the twins getting their powers, which was dope, and of course that was really amazing to see how they helped out their dad, which was really cool. And of course Quicksilver found him very fun, perky, really like quirky and weird and just fun, like proper like old school comic book style. Like really enjoyed this particular take on Quicksilver. I thought it was really fun. What was really interesting was the conversation he had with Wanda, where he basically says, I know you're controlling X, Y, you're controlling this reality X, Y, and Z. And she's like, don't you think it's wrong? And he was like, oh, well, nah, not really. But he basically said to her, nah, it's not. But he was like, how did this happen? And then Wanda starts uttering basically, she's like, I felt a loneliness or whatnot. And then it just happened. So that goes to show that Wanda, as much as we think Wanda is in control of the situation, I personally believe that she's been manipulated to a degree, because you just don't wake up one day and you have everything that you want around you. It's very insane. And I guess it's also very emotional for Wanda because Wanda and Vision, it's set 3 weeks after, of course, Avengers Endgame. So you can understand the emotions that are surging through her. It hasn't been a year, it hasn't been a couple of years, it's just 3 weeks. And now this happened to her. It's kind of strange. She has the Vision back. She has her kids back. She has everything that she wanted with the Vision when he was alive, basically. Sorry, my phone popped up. Everything that she wanted with the Vision when he was alive, that never happened due to Thanos killing the Vision. But now she mysteriously has everything. And how does she have the ability to control all of this at once? It's insane. How? How? And why is it she hasn't controlled the Vision yet? Which is even more strange, insane, because he did say to her, "You can't control me like the others." And then she was like, "Can't I?" But she hasn't. And of course, in the last episode, we saw Quicksilver. He appeared out of nowhere, and she was in total shock because she never brought him back into this reality. So who did? And who is he? Is he an agent? Is he the villain? Like, who knows who this Quicksilver really is? And if this Quicksilver really is basically dead, then it shoots the fan theory that basically, the X-Men are going to be seeded through and brought into existence, or this is the building block. Wanda and Vision is the building block for the X-Men to actually manifest and come to be and literally be part of the MCU. So we all saw him that he's actually dead. So, like that it shot a lot of fan theories at the window. A lot at the window. That one and the ones that I mentioned before. So it's quite interesting. And the thing is, no one knows what the story is really about. Still, there's 3 more episodes, and I highly believe that there's going to be a major force that they're going to have to fight. I really believe that because it can't be Sword. It can't be just the fact that Sword are trying to stop Wanda, and that's the gist of the story. It doesn't make any logical sense. And of course, the other thing that they kept mentioning in the series, in the episodes, is who has enough power to take down Wanda. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because it can't be the Vision, because she needed, like we saw what Wanda did to the Vision in Captain America Civil War, where she just drilled him through the ground and she escaped with Hawkeye, I believe. So he can't stop her. The Infinity Stone doesn't work because that's not the real Infinity Stone. Or is it? See, that's one thing that I'm trying to figure out in regards to the Vision's been brought back to life. The Infinity Stone ain't there anymore because obviously he's dead. But he's been brought back to life. So does that mean within that reality the Infinity Stone actually does work? And it's quite a unique question. Does the Infinity Stone work in that reality? And speaking about reality, is the reality gem being used against Wanda? Or is it Mephisto? Or is it Nightmare just really working through Wanda, using her vessel, using her emotions against her, manipulating her to actually give her what she wants, but also making her do what they want them to do. So also making her turn into the villain that she basically literally ate, which is quite interesting. Because I'm thinking there might be an Infinity Stone that's pretty much taking place. And I really believe it might be the reality gem that's been used in this situation to manipulate reality. We saw that, of course, in we saw that in Infinity War, which is quite interesting. So that's what I possibly think it might be. There's a higher force running through the show, and even as I say this, I'm like, I still don't know because the show's so twisted. It's such a twisted show. Like no one knows what's really popping off. Like when Vision was walking down to the end of the town, all those kids and all of those people were just standing still. Do you know what I'm trying to say? What was kind of strange and nuts, like, is in the first couple of episodes, we never saw any kids. The only kids that were there were the twins. So these kids came out of nowhere. So it was quite interesting to see that happen and manifest. And come to be. It's a very twisted show. The way it ended, I was like, oh man, like, now what? Because it shoots the, like, people thinking this episode they were all gonna basically go in and what do you call it, and fight Wanda, and I could fight Wanda and try and make her see her ways and like tell her to stop, and everything goes back to normal. But now now Sword is gone, and I take it the director of that particular team, Sword, he's pretty much gone also, or did he manage to survive? Like, there's nothing left unless they go back and regroup, which is quite interesting. So even the way the show ended was kind of insane. It was just insane. It just like, what's left? Like, what's going to happen? 3 more episodes, just 3 more episodes, and we still don't know what's going on, which is kind of nuts and insane. But it's good in a way because it keeps you. I think for me, this show is like The Blacklist, the show that I watch, and I need to watch I need to watch the first 5 episodes or 6 episodes of The Blacklist of this current season, season 8. But The Blacklist leaves you with so many questions and answers, and this show here, it leaves you with so many questions. Every single episode, it leaves you with so many questions and so forth. And one thing that I basically found really very interesting is how did Quicksilver know that he that the Vision was dead? So again, sorry, I lost my train of thought. The question is basically, how did Quicksilver know that the Vision was actually dead? Because if you think of it realistically, the Vision, the last time we saw Quicksilver was Avengers: Age of Ultron. So he knew the Vision was alive, but he passed away. He got killed, right? So how did Quicksilver know that the Vision was that he was dead, or he can't die twice, or whatnot? I can't remember what exactly he said in the show. He said he can't die twice or something like that, and then Scarlet Witch just snapped. She just moved him to one side. So quite interesting. How did Quicksilver actually know the Vision was dead? How? Because he doesn't remember lots of things. Because he said, like, he got shot or something, and the next day he woke up here, right? So he remembers that. So how does he remember that? How does he remember or know that the Vision is actually dead? It's quite interesting. How does he know? Or is he just playing mind games and he actually isn't? He actually isn't Quicksilver. Who knows? But overall, the show was very. This episode was just. It was well done. It's like it's still building up to something very, very big, and I can't wait to see how it all ends and how it all comes to be. It's an amazing show. I can't wait. I love it. I can't wait for the next episode, which is going to be next week. And it's kind of nuts. Like, it's even more worse that you have to. So it's worse that you have to wait every week for this episode instead of actually, of course, having the ability to binge watch all of them like Netflix and so forth. So overall, I really enjoyed this episode. I enjoyed, of course, the Halloween aspect was amazing. I forgot about that. It was pretty cool. Obviously, the Easter eggs, the costumes they were wearing, that was really fun, really cool. I believe one of the twins, I take it he was dressed up as Doctor Strange. Maybe I'm wrong, but that was so cool. And the fact they were running around, stealing the candy and having fun, that was so cool and comedic. It's like 50% sitcom, 50% MCU, which was amazing and totally well done. I loved it. I loved it from beginning to the end. And I really hope we get to see a season 2 of WandaVision, because this show definitely deserves a second 2. And I hope this season 2 of WandaVision will actually be, of course, Wanda with her real family. Her family come to be, and they start fighting crime or whatever it might be. Just seeing how they actually live in the real world and actually bring the Vision back to life. That would be so cool. with the real Infinity Stone in his forehead, and that would be so cool, so fun. With that being said, Pete, I'm gonna grab some food. I'm hungry. What were your thoughts on the WandaVision episode 6? Drop your comments, literally, of course, down below. Really enjoyed it. One of the best episodes. Actually, all the episodes have been kind of dope. Like, really enjoyed it. WandaVision has been so cool. I'm trying to figure out if there's anything else that I missed out. Of course, Darcy's now sucked into. She's sucked into Wanda's reality. She just disappeared. Rambeau and I forgot the other guy. They may have survived. Quite interesting times. This is one of the most craziest shows I've ever seen in my life, and I just can't wait to see what happens. My theory is someone is manipulating Wanda and using her to use her powers to take over the whole world. That's what I think, and actually make their reality in Wanda's reality, and she's the catalyst to do that. And I really believe that. I can't wait to see who the villain is. It might be, like I said, it could be Nightmare, it could be Mephisto. Who knows? It could be the fact that Doctor Strange is testing her in some way, and he's actually the guy behind this. Who knows? It's just insane. But Wanda ain't the villain, and if she is, I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh, who knows? But overall, she ain't the villain, and she actually was. She did actually say that in today's episode, where she was like, I don't know how this all started. And you know what, Wanda? Neither do we. With that being said, I'll catch everyone in a bit tomorrow. Pardon me again. Drop your comments down below and let me know basically what you thought of the show, of the episode. And of course, the last question is, give me your thoughts on the whole Quicksilver thing. He's dead. Will the X-Men be introduced? Everyone thought Quicksilver, X-Men, yes, but now we know he's actually dead. Officially dead. So will they recast Quicksilver, or will they bring back the guy that played Quicksilver in the MCU? Let me know. I love the show. Cannot wait. Drop your comments down below. Let me know. Peace out.